Hello and welcome back to Deutschland. Right, we are straight back into the field, pretty much continuing on from where we left off at the end of the last episode. We did end up selling the buckwheat in the last episode. It wasn't, it was actually the best possible price. It was right at the peak of its price, which was brilliant, but unfortunately the yield itself was actually quite subpar, to say the least. Now, I am hoping that the straw is better than the yield itself, but so far so good. I know we've got one bale. Yeah, was it one bale? Just the one. I should have reset the baler so that we could have a see of it, but I think this is the second bale now that we're producing this time round. We did produce one before the rain came in the last episode, but unfortunately the rain did stop us from baling, thanks to a very nice immersion mod called Rain Pain, which does basically do the same thing that harvesting does, where if you harvest in the rain or the snow you do get a reduced yield, and you can even damage your kit. So it is a very nice mod to have, especially for this type of playthrough, where I am aiming for the realism and the immersion. Really, that's why we are baling currently in first person. And the other thing, it's not even necessarily just that, but like I genuinely love playing this game in first person. It's just not always the easiest thing to do, or the most practical thing to do. But if we are aiming for immersion and realism, then I think we're doing a very good job. I'm very pleased with the way this series is going. So, and it does seem a lot of you are enjoying it as well. So I am very, very happy about that. Right, we are cracking on with the baling. I think this will be a fairly quick job. So if we do end up in a bit of a time lapse, we might do a bit of third person for the time lapses, although I will admit first person time lapses can look really good, especially when you're driving around, driving on a road. Not so much for field work, but definitely for driving around. But anyways, I think this is a good opportunity to get the time lapse underway. I think we are now done. There we go. Yes, there was a very small remaining bit of straw there to collect, and I think I did manage to get it all, and there might be a few little tiny bits here and there, but I got all the main chunks and rows and all that. It is kind of a higher crop stubble, so it was a bit more difficult to kind of see, but yeah, no, it's looking good. We've got one bale there. We've got 2, 3. Is that it? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's in there. Yeah, there's one there and then a bit more of another. That's it, just the 3 bales. Wow, okay, well that's a lot less than I was expecting initially, but that's absolutely fine. I think now might be a good... I'll reset it once we empty it out officially, because that's what we'll do now, is we'll head up to the farm and get these, well... Yes, the bale... Okay, the bale that's in there, and the unfinished one, because we can unload unfinished bales, which is absolutely brilliant and a fantastic feature. So we can unload that, and whatever the bale that's finished. And then the rest of the straw, I think I'll just put aside for either the bedding or for filler, TMR filler, one of the two, whatever it's needed for most. But I would like to try bringing a bale into the shed itself versus having to blow it in. But we shall see about that. I do want to get the telehandler down in the field. There's only 3 bales, so I mean, we'd have to bring a trailer still, which is a touch annoying, but it is right there at least, so that's good. Okay, this farm is feeling much more lived in I find when you have the kit out and about. Look, this side's a bit easier. Yeah, I quite like that. Having the kit out, parked in the field, or in the farmyard. Right, so we should have a bale going out. Yep, there it is. And then we'll have this one also coming out. It's only 1,500 litres, but it is a bit of extra, so that's really good. So we'll get that folded up. And in fact, I just want to hop out and have a look at how much we have. So we do have 18,567 for straw, and we've got 49,000 litres of hay. That amount of straw is good. I wish we had more hay, but it is really cool the way they lay it out like this. So we've got the options. The options for straw here are straw, corn stalks, mustard straw, canola straw, and soybean straw. So we are going to have mustard straw coming, so that's a relief. And we do have more bales in the field, and then mineral feed, and then silage, boom, and then we can get cows. That is very exciting indeed. Right, the baler. The baler will not be in use again until the spring, so we can get it tucked away. What did I have there? Oh, I had the drill there. Yes, I'm going to... you know what? Going to get this out of the way. Oh, but before I do, I think I'll take this with it. Yes, okay. This tractor unfortunately does not have simple IC, so we can't do the door thing, but we will be forgiven for it. It's not a reason to replace it just yet. I potentially was thinking of it, just replacing it entirely until and replacing it with one that does offer simple IC, but no, it's a good tractor. There's no need to replace this one. I quite like it a lot actually, so yeah. It might have the option where you can use the door, or the mouse control for the door, but I just don't want to do that. Just prefer not to, because then you have to leave the door open when you get out of the tractor. So I was testing out a few different things, and yeah, the simple IC controls are the way to do it. Right, baler is tucked away. We really actually need to get this kit cleaned. I think that's what we'll do in the slower months. That would make the most sense, absolutely. Right, let's just see. Oh, that's perfect. Did we hit the fence? Nope. Or the back part there. Nice. Okay, so this can now be attached to... Yeah, we should take the styre off here. So that's what we'll do. Get that detached, because yeah, the Fendt really is the tractor for it. I think, well, I had this parked in here. Oh, that's closed now. We'll just park it in here then for now. Just out of the way. A bit of yard maintenance, if you will. Yard tidying and the like. Right, so for now, we'll get this hooked up to this. In fact, before I do that... Yes, it is a lot of getting in and out of tractors and all this and that. There we go. But it's all good. It really does add to the immersion aspect of it. I'm really quite enjoying it. And I like processes like this because this is part of the process. This what I'm doing right now seems quite rudimentary, right? We're just going around connecting the kit we need, preparing it for the next job, which is coming up soon for this at least. But it's fantastic. It's exactly what I wanted this series to be. You know, doing those kind of jobs and showing more of it. Because then you get to see, you're like, what a nice view. Just looking up at the trees with the sun coming through, the Fendt there. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. Now, what are we doing? We are collecting bales. So, we'll get into our class. I also wish that this had simplicity. So this, as far as I'm aware, there is a mod of this same telehandler, but it does offer different colors. I saw in the mod hub. It might very well be compatible with simple IC, but I'm not too certain. Oops. I do not like this pallet fork. I haven't yet looked at the packs for them. I will though, because I desperately want to get rid of this one. Not a big fan of the base game pallet fork, especially pallet fork. But for now, we will be absolutely fine with this. Right, it looks like my camera went away. Ah, weird. Okay, so maybe it only works with the pallet fork then, because it's now gone. The option to use the camera. Interesting. Who needs a camera when you've got a mirror perfectly positioned? That is amazing. Okay, well, it's alright. It would have been cool to have, yeah, it's Shift-C is the default key for it, but that's fine. We don't need it for bales. I just thought it would look cool, actually, getting the bales like that, but that is quite alright. What a lovely day. I know it's cloudy and that, but it's just gorgeous to look at. Absolutely stunning, that. Very, very stunning. Right, we will go this way. So we really only need to load 2 bales in. So we'll just get this opened up. I think it opens right on this side. So I'll just tuck those 2 in there, and then I'll probably end up leaving them in there for a while. Beautiful. Oh, right. How are we going to load them in there? Well, we'll use a telehandler. But yes, we'll just leave the bales in there for now. We'll put the one that's on the spike into their thing, and then we'll just keep the other 2 sort of in the trailer, just hanging out. Well, maybe we should tuck them away somewhere over winter, but we might need them for, well, I don't know yet. It doesn't matter. We'll just get them on the trailer to start. I don't want to overthink it. I'm trying to think of what we actually have to do this month before we move into December, because obviously it's going to be a bit slower in the winter, so if we don't have anything to do, we could do contracts. But also, I kind of like the idea of just focusing on our own farm, but I don't really know if I want to skip months, because that is not very realistic. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right, let's go get this bale first. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't decided yet what I want to do with that. Oops, I definitely overshot that the wrong way. Beautiful. So yes, on one hand, with skipping months, you are moving on to the busier time, of course. But if we do have cows, or any, well, I was going to say any kind of animals, but it would just be the cows. If we did have cows, then we would have them to look after during the winter months. Oh, hello, just about there. Beauty. I love that. That is such a cool thing. Right, oh, bloody Nora, shut that, otherwise they may very well fly out. This is a very good temporary means of bale transportation. I mean, we haven't had a yield that required 2 runs with this, for example, so... Oh, watch the sign, there we go. Right, make sure the beacon is on when we're on the road. And they're coming with us. Right, this might be a bit of a slow journey up the hill, so we'll see you when we get there. Right, we'll just park the trailer here. That's fine for now. Yeah, we can deal with them when we need to deal with them. For now, though, I want to see about putting this 8,450 litre bale into their pen. Now it should show as being accepted. It shows a straw there, so it's the first straw that we need to focus on. So let's get this gate opened. Right, of course it's on this side. Now we need to get this opened as well, which we know is over here. Nice. Okay, so that is opening. We might as well open this one for the time being. Because if we can't get it through that side, then we might have to come in through here and long boom out, but that's just not possible with the angle that we have. Right, so that's opening fully. That should be enough for us to get in there. Possibly. Possibly not. Maybe we do just have to blow it from there. Because this is impossibly tight. Nah, there's no bloody way. There's... Yeah, this is like cow entrance. This this is not for telehandlers. No, no, no. That is not going to work. We absolutely need a shredder, but that's fine. I'm going to at least try and get it in there just to see if it is possible to reach in some capacity. I hope it doesn't feed it to them as food. No, I want to use the straw blower. I want to do it properly. So yes, so this bale I'll just tuck in here because I know they'll need that in here as well. So I'll just give one here, and then the two that are in the trailer, those can go for bedding till, of course, we harvest some more straw. Okay, that is done. So for the time being, I might even just tuck this in here now. Just a bit of a parking, it's out the way. No, because then that thing closes and then it would take ages to access it again. Let's just put it into the silage bay. Perfect. Perfect little home for it. Okay. Happy days. Thank you, class. That is brilliant. Well, at least we know now. Okay, we'll get that shut. Oh. Right, brilliant. Okay, well that is going now, so that is great. Let's have a very quick look at that while we're talking about it. Animals and blowers. So that would be the base option to get. Oh no, it's a feed mixer, that. That's the blower there. So we've got two options. We've got the Vermeer shredder as well. That's an option. Right, that's a mixer. Yes, it is a mixer. So pretty much either of these. Yeah, it says round bales, because, oh yeah, we probably won't use this one, because I'd like to take advantage of that feature, and it only really works for round bales. So, it will pretty much be the Coon one, because that will fit a nice big bale beautifully. Alright, there we go. So that is our future purchase that we will need to buy. I know there are other options, not that I have installed, so maybe I'll look at them for some mods. Anything in the sale? Nope. Right, I think November is done. Yeah, I think it is. Let's just have a look at a couple of things and then we'll crack on. So, right, one thing I wanted to do, so I think we'll wait because November is pretty much ending and I don't really want to put a late crop in. So, I won't drill anything into that field yet, but I will put lime on before the month is through. And then we might put in, I don't know, we could do something like chickpeas. They seem to harvest quickly. And then we could, oh yeah, let's turn that field around. Let's make it very, very profitable and useful and efficient is the word I'm kind of looking for. So buckwheat was interesting. Maybe we'd do that again. At least we know we get straw from it. Chickpeas might be an interesting one as well, because if you put it in March, there's a chance it's ready in July, which will give us the opportunity to put in something else. I don't know, if we're lucky even... No, soybeans will make it too late for another crop. That would be very cheeky. But yeah, we could put pretty much anything in that's in July or in the autumn. So yeah, that's a possibility as well. Maybe some spring linseed. Try some tobacco harvesting if we want to make some different kind of money. We have options basically. I would like to do lavender as well, but I don't know if the lavender bales work here, or if they would just be sold straight up. So, anyways, let's very quickly get this job done, and then we will move on to December. So yes, we will fire up the engine, get the door closed, and we are off. And there we go. Field done. Job done. We are all done. Happy days. And we have quite a bit of lime left. I mean, that amount will go a lot further when it's an already somewhat well-yielding field. Because I guarantee you that crop could have been so much better. That could have been such a much better buckwheat harvest. But unfortunately, just for the lack of caring for it from the previous owner, we unfortunately lost out on a bit, but it was still nice to have a crop in, and something different as well. So, there we go, pH is set for that field. We'll park this up and we'll move on to December. Alright, so we're not exactly in December yet, but I will admit, I think Christmas might have come early this year because of what we're about to do. So, I have decided I'm going to sell this Steyr, this particular one. I'm going to drive it straight in here for them as well. There we go, very nice. Can I get out? Not really. Oh, yes, a bit. So, what I'm going to show you is very interesting. So, I was just about to pop off to rest for December, of course, as I said, but I had a cheeky peek in the sales. Now, what you'll notice is that there is the exact same tractor that I currently have. The only difference is that it has about 6 more hours, 6 to 7 more hours on it, and it's been owned for 7 more months. Everything else is exactly the same. The big difference here is that it's not upgraded to the 4145, it is the 4115. So that would be the only difference. Here's what I'm thinking though. For everything we need, that extra 15,000 is not really worth it. We can upgrade this one in the future if we wanted to, but I'm going to basically be making a bit of extra money. Oh, sorry, the one that we have is the Profi CVT 4145. What we get with this is the 4115. Now, we could upgrade to the CVT, but I don't think that's really necessary, and if we need to upgrade, it's going to only cost us 15. We're still going to be making about £25,000 on this machine, which is pretty wicked. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe I should buy this one first, because if you look right now, this tractor is worth it's not even in the bloody thing. There we go. It does have to be outside. Thought I was doing some good there. Anyways, it's worth £100,000, and yes, we'll put a little repair and a repaint and that. We'll probably get, I don't know, 112 for it, but really it's about 100, just shy of 100. So I think that's a wicked deal. I'm not too sure. Someone's probably like, no, don't do it, waste your time, faff's not realistic. Might be cheeky sometimes, and I might grumble, but I'm also a businessman, so I see a good deal, I snag it up. And maybe it's partial regret for not necessarily needing the upgrade of the tractor. So here, if we can save £40,000, yeah, I don't mind it being 145 horsepower. It is kind of our backup tractor anyways, if you think about it. But don't think about it too much. Right, let's get this swapped over, and there we go. So for 60,408, we are buying a fully cleaned, fully painted, full fuel. So we are saving some money there as well. 60,408. Now I know that seems a bit silly. We own 2 of the same tractors, but not for long. There it is, exactly the same. Except this one's a bit quicker and a bit more powerful, but this one is pretty much exactly the same. And we're about to make that 60,000 back, plus an extra 40. So I'm not too worried about it. Okay, repaint and sell. Fantastic. So that is not too bad of a profit. Now we'll see how this is different with the CVT, because I know that that is pretty much the only difference that I was aware of. So yeah, I guess we'll take our new tractor and head on down. Ah, bugger, it does need to be repaired. Let's see what the... Of course it does, because it's second-hand, not brand new in this case. So let's just see how much that would cost to do. £2,400? I think that's worth it. Let's do it. Boom. So we're still up 37-ish thousand pounds. So that's a good bit of business, I think. Now, if you don't mind, we'll head back to the farm, and now we'll see you in December. Good morning and welcome to a beautiful December morning. Really, every morning is beautiful over in this lovely area of the world. Stunning. Architecture, scenery, it's got it all. Clouds, blimey. Kit, lovely kit. Right, let's crack on with the day. So it is a bit chillier now in December. It's 6 degrees, so it's a far touch chillier than when we started here in August. But in good news is the silage is ready, so that is fantastic news, if anything. What we're going to do very first thing this morning is go run over to the class. We're going to hop in, swap over to the bucket, and we can start loading some of that silage into a trailer and then into here. Hopefully we can get in here with that trailer. Anyways, we will have to swap out this attachment. So I don't know if we have a work camera with the bucket or not, but I suppose we'll find out here momentarily. So yes, I'm very pleased with that small bit of business I did at the end of November, because now we have a tractor that's essentially the same that we had. I know it's a lower horsepower and that, but the jobs we were giving it required no more than what it has now, so I really can't see it being all that problematic, to be honest. And not only that, but it is essentially a backup tractor. Like I said, it's basically been that since the beginning. It was kind of a, oh, I would like a third tractor, this one's lovely, and it is lovely, but this worked out really, really nicely. Okay, let's get a trailer here as well. Yeah, so basically the order of tractors as far as power goes, the Fendt at 260, the Mercedes here at 150, and then now the Steyr at 145. The Steyr was 175, but now it's 145. Again, that's just, yeah, good business, I think. Right, so we do need to open up this gate. If anything, I can put that towards a tractor as well, that £30,000 or so, towards a new tractor that has simple IC as well. That was kind of my partial thinking with that. But we'll see. It is just nice to have the extra cash. Don't really need a reason to spend it just yet. Especially since we want to buy, in the future here, a grain mill. It's not very inexpensive. Right, that's all connected and hooked up. You can just leave that door open. You'll see I am all kitted out for winter here with my winter attire, so yeah, we're fine with the door open for a bit. At least till we get into the, or towards the telehandler here. Right, so let's get spun around, get lined up as nice as we can. That there might be alright. Yeah, we'll shut the engine down. Now we can shut that door. We'll get this opened as well. There we go. Beautiful. And, right, I could have went back a bit more, but that's fine. Let's get the first bit of this unraveled. We'll hop back in here. So it seems we don't have a work cam for the bucket, but that's fine. The pallet is really the main thing they want it for anyways. Look at that, 2,600 litres at a time. Now this should be pretty good. This is an 18,000 litre capacity, I believe. There we go, as long as we're not missing. So I'm going to fill this, and then we can officially get a mixture being made once we get some mineral feed as well. Now, I could go and buy the mineral feed maker, but we don't have any crop yet to use with it, so we will have to buy a pallet of mineral feed. I imagine just one, but it might be good to get two just in case. Right, what I will do then is I will crack on doing this and unload it into if it goes well, then I'll probably do two loads into the cow's bunker there, and we'll crack on from there. Alright, well there we go. That is 2 loads of silage into the feeding area. That's what I'll call this, because that's what it is, I guess. So, as you can see, silage is always silage, but I think there are a number of different crops that can go into the bunker silo to be clamped down, so it's not just grass or maize or anything like that. But yes, very good. So the one thing we're missing for this to work is the mineral feed, which goes in just right here. So what we'll do now is head down to the shop. So we'll take the here, we'll just get this tucked away. Actually, we will take the van down. Now this is always a bit uneasy. Just go nice and slow. Nice and slow. I think, oh, we were very close there. Oh, no, we had... Good thing there's no... Good thing we didn't hit it. You know, no damage or anything. There we are. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit difficult to reverse into there. It's a very tight angle. It's tight width compared to the trailer, at least. Oh my, bugger. The reality of it. But if I don't practice it, then it will be rubbish all the time instead of improving it. Right, there we go. Is that in far enough? I'd say so. Let's get that cover put back. Beautiful. Let's get that detached. Get this driven forward a bit. Hop back out. Get the door closed. Keep everything nice and tucked away. Let's just, speaking of tuck away, let's just tuck this away here. We'll hop into the Ford van, the Transit, and we'll see you down at the shop. Alright, my favourite place around, the shop. let's get mineral feed loaded in. So, like I say, we'll get 2. I think that's probably for the best to get a couple of pallets of it. Just leave the door open. Get this door open as well. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, I think we'll get 2 pallets. Let me just have a check on how big they are as well. Ooh, that's very nice. Oh, it's very, very big. That's a big plow, though. That would fit with our tractor, but it would be... anyways, we're not here for that. We are here for mineral feed. I think it's £1,000. Yeah, good. Or €1,000 for a pallet. So, yeah, we'll get 2 of them. Is that enough? Ah, we'll get 2 anyways. Brilliant. Okay. Fire that up. So we'll see how this works now with this. Now, I think I can get them in this way, which I'd much, much prefer to do. I'm going to do one at a time just in case it's problematic. Otherwise, I would normally do 2. But I just want to see. Now, see, I've gone under it. Really trying to use that camera. But the perspective just seems shot as well. Here, let's see, how is it? Oh, wow, yes. It is definitely not. So I think you have to go all the way down and then kind of gauge from there. Okay, let's try that. That does work a lot better. Okay, so now we've lost all of our vision here. That's fine though, at least we can see what we're doing out front. But yeah, I think they just fit this way. I'd much rather have them go in this way, to be honest. Possibly they're in. It might just be the oh dear. Are we hitting the doors of the thing? I think that's another big problem, is that it has to be just barely on the hooks or on the forks, and then it can go in. Yes, that makes way more sense. Oh my goodness. surely this can work. Here we go. Oh, bugger. Right, I'm going to have to ask them for assistance here. Maybe not. Let's see if we can fix this ourselves. Is anyone looking? No, no one's looking. Okay. Good. Good thing we're not looking for a job here or anything to load pallets. Blimey, that was horrendous. I know it can fit. It has to be able to fit. Look at that angle. Yeah, this thing's very it's good though. It's good practice. This is really good practice. If you want to learn how to forklift, this is the way to do it. But I'm going to try not to use that work camera as much. Try and line up just enough to push it in. Okay, I think we're moving the whole van there. Yeah. Alright, best to just push it and... There we go. We'll put the other one on top. I was going to put them kind of side by side, but if this one can go on top of that one, it will be really good. What a mess. I still think it's cool though using the van to load pallets. I stand by it, and I hope you do too. What other camera angles have we got? Alright, none of those are useful for going forward, just in reverse. Yeah, I don't mind not having this feature, because I feel I'd rely on it a bit too much as well, especially if we're in a, like a tractor or something. Would be cool though. Right. Now this is officially in. Nope. Oh, the other one's fallen out now. What the bloody hell's going on here? Right, definitely some technical difficulties. Oh bugger, someone's coming out. Okay. They told me to get off the forklift. They're going to do it for me. Brilliant, thanks mate, thank you. Yeah, so you just faff long enough and someone will come help you out. Right, rarely that we do that on the farm. At least we don't have anyone to bail us out. Oh, luckily they will. Right, we'll see you back at the farm. Alright, we have made it back here to the farm. Somehow we've made it safe and sound. Right, let us get out. I think we might have to load it with the telehandler. I could try and do it without. I might try and be a bit cheeky here and see. See if it starts taking it. If we can load it in this way. Here, let's... Very hard to see where we are. Oh wow, it is working. Yeah, it's loading in. Brilliant. Nice. Oh, happy days. And there we go. Fantastic. Right, let's get the van parked up somewhere. Just along here is alright. Right, we'll get out, get that shut, and the robot is ready. It is ready to go. I don't think it's made anything yet, has it? No, I don't think it will until there's cows in, which is what we're going to do at the beginning of the next episode. Yes, I think we are finally going to buy cows, and that's actually a big thing I'm very pleased about, having the Steyr business that we did, the bit of business we did, because that 30,000 or whatever it was to that we got in about 40,000 profit will go towards cows. So we can have a quick look actually to see just how expensive they can be. So yeah, we have so many options. I think I would like to go for these ones. These ones are 0 months, so they're fresh calves. They will grow, of course, but I'd like to breed them this way. So I think we'll start with the heifers. The cows would be great because they'll be producing offspring. They'll be producing milk as well. I know they will be producing milk as well, so that's really good. Oh wait, no, they have to give birth and then they produce milk, I believe. So these ones we would basically be working up to become cows. So they are 6 months off of that because their current age is 12 months, and then they can start producing at 18 months. So yeah, that's all right. I think that might be the way to do it. We won't get much out of them from then otherwise, but I think that versus that is better. So yeah, and well, let's hang on. Let's have a look. So 60, I think that's too many. 50 would be interesting, but I also think that's too much right now. Oh, that would be so good, though. Right, let's look. What would be... So basically half of that for 25 cows. That would be £30,000, which is exactly the profit. Haha. And the fee for transport is only €2,000. Sorry, euros as well. I think we should do that. I think we can do that right now, actually. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. I think we will... Oh, we need one more thing. We need water. That's the last thing we need. So I will buy them, get them delivered, and by the time we get back... Let's hop that fence. They will be here. We'll roleplay that they haven't arrived yet. I don't think there's anything in there, so we should probably just go connect to a... I suppose I could connect to the van. It might be a bit quicker as well. So yeah, we'll go very quick. I was going to end the episode there actually, and allow us to ponder on the cows, but I got too excited and decided to buy them instead, which is good because I want to. That's the whole point. I was very excited to have cows, and now we have some. Right, I really can't see with this van when we're reversing. That is not ever going to work. Never ever. Let's try again, shall we? So there is a water point not very far away. And, oh no, I've accidentally tabbed. I meant to look out. Whoops. Forgive that mistake. That has to be bang on there. Very much so. Excellent. Right, so I'll show you where we are headed. I think, yeah, right there. If we go down the main road here, zigzag down, go towards the mill, actually, it's right there. There is a water fill point there. Eventually, I'd like to get one on the farm, but I kind of like the aspect of going somewhere to get water. So we have kind of been to this area before. So I think I will just make that a quick trip to get at least one fill of water. It definitely won't be the last time that we get water, so you're not going to miss much there. But I will do a cheeky jump cut, get some water, and I will show you the water point when we get there. Right, so we are nearly there. We just have to take this off-road here. It kind of looks genuinely off-road. I just meant off the main road, but yes. So we'll come down this way, and along this waterway there is a fill point. I believe it is right here. So let's line up to it. And now I don't know if we have to get out to fill it up or how this works. Possibly we can just fill it actually. Yes. So we can start filling it. We'll pretend we're pumping the hose in, the water in. But this is the same water point for the mill as well, so that is really quite good. Nice, we have a full tanker of water. So we'll get the door shut. And we'll just spin round up here, I suppose, that would be fine. Now where... Now that... Can that get to our place? It's a bit of a long-winded journey to get to our place, but it can. Technically, but no, I think we'll just take the main road that we took to get here, so we'll just get spun round and we'll see you back at the farm. Alright, we have made it back to the farm. I want to say safe and sound, but we really did struggle quite a bit. This is not an appropriate vehicle for transporting this trailer. As you can see, the stand for the trailer tends to drag on the ground, making it nearly impossible to drive at points. So yes, from here on out we're definitely going to need a tractor to collect water, and I feel like the Steyr will be the perfect tractor for that job. Absolutely perfect. But in other good news, we are at least we are filling up the water. That is very good news. So now we can hop out and have a look at our beautiful cows that have arrived. Just hop over here. Hello, ladies. Welcome. Oh my goodness, they have food as well. So that would mean that the robot was already working. Oh, you can hear it. Oh, he's making a mixture. That is fantastic. Oh, that's so good. I love that it's already made a mix. Ah, brilliant. Really nice to see. Right, let's just get this tucked away. Imagine that's done now. We'll get that unhooked. Yeah, the next time we go for water, we'll definitely need to use anything other than this van, unfortunately. Right, we're just going to get spun around here. There we go. Try and get in the habit of at least tucking kit away when we're done with it, instead of talking about doing it. Speaking of, all this kit strewn about is going to be tucked away, ideally cleaned as well, in the next episode, because we'll purchase a pressure washer of some kind, and then we can get all this kit cleaned and tucked away for the season. Right, so the next thing we will need to do in... Oh my god, these cows have just fallen. Oh, they're fine. They're learning how to walk. It's very special. Let's get that closed, though. Okay, brilliant. Hello there, cows. Oh yes, I'm glad you can make your way up here. Yeah, cows would be here, so we wouldn't want to drive through here with the cows in. So what we'll do in the next episode is head back down to the shop, and we will collect a bale shredder, and then we'll take these remaining 2 bales here and get them shredded for bedding. Right, we'll leave off in view with the cows here. I keep running around like I'm a lunatic here. I just want to show you my lovely new herd. Oh yes, I love that they have so far to go. In fact, let's have a nice fly up just to really get a feel for actually the whole farm. Let's go, oh yes, look at that. That is beautiful. So we have the farmyard here with our cows and our fields as well. Oh, look at that. It's just gorgeous. That's a bloody postcard right there. I love it. I love it. With the cows about now. Oh, so good. I'm very pleased with this playthrough. It's very exciting. It's very slow paced. So I hope you're enjoying that aspect of it. But I absolutely love it. I love all the little immersion adding, and any suggestions, please do drop them by. Love it or hate it, please tell me. I mean, if you put a, you know, a comment, at least have some sort of, I guess, you know, constructive criticism. Don't just be a bell end. But at the same time, if you are, that's fine. I will banter back, not a problem. It doesn't bother me at all. But having these cows is very exciting for the series. So please do give me your feedback, and if you've enjoyed the video, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.